It's an exciting day, and we're going to bring you some great racing action, all courtesy of the IHRA Outlaw Nitro Series. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to beautiful Virginia Motorsports Park. The IHRA has not been back here since 2005, but boy, we are excited to be here in Dinwiddie, Virginia. Hello, I'm Ken Stout. That is Tommy Johnson Jr. standing right alongside a man that has won in both fuel classes, funny car and top fuel. Also has a bunch of wins in the alcohol categories as well. Nobody knows it any better than he does. Welcome along, my friend. We have some great weather here. The racing has been unbelievable, certainly in qualifying.
Yeah, the weather has cooperated. We got a great track surface, and they have done upgrades on this racetrack to make it outstanding, and we're seeing it on track. The records are falling in qualifying, and I wouldn't be surprised to see some fall again today.
Yeah, we're certainly looking forward to this. This is going to be a points championship here this year. 8 events. This is the second one on the tour, and we're excited to bring you all the action. Hey, let's go racing. Enough of this stuff up here in the booth. Let's turn the cars loose.
Comes the Relevant SLEDS, Relevant Sunglasses sponsoring this category.
And we take a look at the ladder.
There they go.
Anthony Minnie and Mitchell Moeller. Anthony Minnie doing what Anthony does. Another 446, 45s and 46s. Better part of 160 miles an hour. Pretty much every run for Anthony Minnie.
He is just dominating this sled class, and numbers like that, I see why that thing has a chute on it.
Yeah, those two have been the class of the field. Rob Lowe coming up next, and Travis Neeson. Travis Neeson trying to keep the same two players from going to the final round here again, as it was Rob Lowe that went to the final against Anthony Minnie at the season opener.
.466, 159 for Lowe, taking the win. It's going to be a rematch, Minnie and Lynn. Or Lowe, Minnie and Lowe. Minnie, couple tenths of a second advantage there, and Lowe's going to have to find something if he wants to change the results from the first race of the year.
Rob Lowe and Anthony Minnie doing what they do one more time, making it to the final round, and Anthony Minnie is going to grab back-to-back wins here to kick off this season. Nicely done. Puts another 444 on the board. 44, 45, 46, 45. I mean, he is incredibly consistent on that thing. He's going to make you beat him. Good reaction time as well, and kicks off the season with a couple of wins. That's the way to get it done.
Boy, these guys are in for a long year in that Relevant Sunglasses sleds class. He is going to wear them out if he continues like this. It's going to be a long year. These guys are going to get really depressed.
Rob Lowe's not letting him get away. He's going to at least keep him honest, that's for sure. Usually Rob a little bit closer than that, so he might have had some issues there on that run.
Anthony Minnie, your 4th Ironman, your 2nd back-to-back wins. How'd you get it done?
Pretty much learned a lot last race in Galat and used it out here, and couldn't do it without Glenn Hall with me on the keyboard and the trailer and everything, and just put it together and it worked out. We're consistent, and I think I went 440 every pass this weekend.
What were you more excited about, receiving an Ironman or doing this interview? Because you seem thrilled about the interview.
Yeah, I think about what I'm going to say every time. I don't say anything that I was supposed to say, so apologize for that. So.
Well, congratulations. You got an Ironman. You got a lot of great teams behind you. Am I supposed to shake your hand? Yeah. Congratulations, Anthony Minnie.
Thank you.
Don't worry about it, Anthony. Your job isn't to talk. Your job's to ride that sled and get a win, and you've done a fabulous job at it, my friend.
He lets that sled do the talking.
Yes, he does. We've got some great racing action coming to you here at VMP. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Virginia Motorsports Park and the IHRA Outlaw Nitro Series. Let's get back down to the track.
Here we go, pro stock, pulling them to the line.
Tony Scott last time out, 491 with a 5. Hemp on the other side, 495 with an 8.
Oh, both of them blowing the tires off the pedal fest.
Tony Scott let him up and could not get it reconnected.
Tony Scott able to recover, get it down there first. 558 beats a 659. Not the numbers they were looking for, but certainly a final round for Tony Scott.
Yeah, 558, nicely done there. It'll be enough to get him there. Look at that thing finally hook up and just yanks the front end up.
I mean, you're used to seeing the fuel cars pedaling out there and trying to get to the finish line for the other guy, but not pro stock cars.
048 light, nicely done on that end of the combination. Number 1 qualifier will make it to the final round. He's looking for back-to-back wins.
Next pair, the Deach family rivalry.
Yeah, Chase Deach, 491.1, and then Taylor with a pedestrian 491.9.
Yeah. It's like
8 thousandths off, man.
It's like they share tune-ups or something.
Taylor did have a significantly better reaction time. Neither one of them outstanding, but a good bit better. But knowing who you're racing changes a lot of that. Top bulb on for Jason.
No Dodge fan there.
Yeah, they both get after it here. And the win's going to go to Taylor. 098 light to a 156.
On a whole shot.
I mean, that is a big, big difference. 493 beats a 492. Margin of victory, 46 thousandths of a second on a whole shot.
There'd be no rubbing that in at all. you went on a whole shot against your family? Oh, yeah. Christmas time. You remember that time I left on you?
Thanksgiving dinner. Let's start there. Yeah, nicely done. I think the big thing he's got to look at here is this 493. And Tony Scott, who did such a great job at Galat, ending the 2025 season, grabbing a win, then also at the season opener at Galat. Definitely has that track figured out, but he came here to Virginia Motorsports Park and said, yeah, I can get it done here as well, going to his 3rd consecutive final round here, and also his 3rd win in a row. Would be the most all-time if he can get it done. First win at Milan on the other side for Deach. We'll see if Taylor Deach can get it done. A rematch of the battle at Galat in the final of 2025.
Deach made a nice run last round. Tony blew the tires off, had to pedal it to get the win.
Both of them hit the tires.
Oh,
pedal fest. They're getting back after it. Who's going to get it to the stripe first? And it looks like it will go to Tony Scott. driver's class.
Yeah, he had some practice for the last round and used it to his advantage, and neither one of them's going to get an award for the starting line. Reaction times, 97 to a 123, so look at him, on the throttle, off the throttle, on the throttle, trying to get that thing hooked up, get it to the finish line, and Tony Scott doing his job.
And I got to ask you, as a driver, I mean, if that did happen to him in the previous round, you got to think he's anticipating it to some degree and ready to deal with it.
Yeah, he's had a little more practice. I mean, the only thing that makes you better at this, you don't want to do it, but the only thing that makes you better at it is if you do it a few times and get better and better at it. And like I said, he did it last round. It paid off. A little practice and used it again. Wasn't pretty.
Doesn't matter.
When you're holding that trophy, nobody said that was beautiful.
Tony Scott, Pro Stock winner, the third in a row. How were you able to find consistency in this class?
We got a really good car and a really good team. It just, when it works, it works.
Now, you had your lucky charm with you last time, Madison. Where's she at this weekend? You still got the Ironman, though.
Yeah, she had to stay home. She had to go to school, but she's not very happy about it, I can tell you that.
All right, well, Madison's going to be happy that you're bringing her another Ironman. Congratulations, Tony, on that Pro Stock win.
Thank you very much.
The IHRA Outlaw Nitro Series is far from done. Join us in just a moment. We'll continue on. And our next pair is fired up, ready to roll some smoke off of those back tires. Let's get it out to the starting line and find out who's going to win. And we take a look at the ladder here. Decker Jr. and Stubbs will square off. Randy Weatherford and Bubba Stanton on the other side will do battle to make it to the final round.
Mike Decker making the switch from Pro Mod to the Outlaw Pro Mod and having a really, really good weekend. #1 qualifier. Here he is in the semifinals taking on Hank Stubbs. Speaking of Randy, first one out, up alongside Bubba Stanton. Bubba with lane choice, electing to stay over there in that left-hand lane. Put Randy over there in the right. Like you said, that sun's right in the right lane's guy's eyes. Take any advantage you can get at this point. Right in my eyes.
360 last time around here for Weatherford. 023 light doing his job there. 351 for Bubba Stanton. 351 with a 4, I might add. New ET world record. So Weatherford's got his work cut out for him. That car in the far lane is on point. Weatherford has fought his way through to this one, though. Let's see if he can go on.
Had a single up against Cam Hensley first round. Scruggs red lighting. Here he is, semifinals. Oh, 351 with a 5. Bubba Stanton, you talk about consistent. 51, 4, 51, 5. 2 consecutive rounds. And, oh, by the way, 038 on the tree.
Yeah, 042 on the other side, 359.3. I mean, respectable hit out of Weatherford for sure. But man, oh man, Stanton with a hot rod here today and proving it.
Nothing wrong with that. Great side-by-side drag race. Both cars nice and even. No issues.
Neither car moving around. I mean, just as straight as they can go.
One screw car, one centrifugal car, but doesn't matter in Outlaw Pro Mod.
Pretty big.
Not about the weight.
No, right. Pretty big difference down there at the other end, considering there was only 4 thousandths difference at the starting line. Won that one by 800ths.
Bubba Stanton making a statement this weekend.
Bubba Stanton, Mr. Consistent, another ET of 351. What kind of statement are you trying to make this weekend?
I just came here to go rounds to figure out the new car, and we lucked up onto something, and the car's working right, and it just keeps repeating. Thanks to the guys at Quartermax for all y'all done. The car is just it's straight as a string every pass.
Does it take a while to break in a car, or is it usually that consistent pretty early on?
Kind of takes me a while to break into because I don't get to race a whole lot. Surely don't get to test any, and I've tested it the last race for the first time and this race using it as a test session. So everything's working out. I just need to get one more round.
Well, we look forward to seeing that. We'll see you in the finals.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Here comes the other side of the semifinal matchup.
Hank Stubbs and Mike Decker Jr. Number 1 and number 5 qualifiers. Last time out, Stubbs with a bit of an issue. Decker had a bye run, put a 3:53 on the board.
Yeah, his car's been solid. Stubbs broke the blower belt last time. We saw him out there, and it just shut off. And we thought, well, maybe they told him to shut it off, or the plan shut off, got out there. But nope, blower belt broke, and that will shut it off.
And you'll know better than I, but there's a number of times where those blower belts, they don't just break for no reason.
That's true. It makes you wonder, like, okay, why? And I'm sure they went to work between rounds. And if there was any issues, I'm sure they spotted him, and he's back up here ready to go. Todd Tutterow helping out the Deckers. Taking a look in the window. Decker was your number 1 qualifier.
Hollywood and the big change. The big change here in the near lane. Some de-ice and we're ready to go.
Decker had to pedal it. Stubbs, 357 going to the final. Got 2 red Camaros.
How about that? 045 light goes 357 at 214 on the other side. An 056 light, very respectable for sure, and a 372. All right, number 1 qualifier is out.
A little replay here. You can see it gets out here, rattles the tire right there. Decker had to pedal it, and that's all it took for Hank Stubbs to pull ahead, take the win. Great slow-mo shot. See the tire. Oh, look at that thing shake. Body panels bouncing. There it is. Pedaled it. Picked the front end back up, but a little bit too late.
Hank Stubbs, you just knocked the number 1 qualifier out. You're going to the finals against Bubba Stanton, and guess what? You're driving his car. Do you think you can beat him in his old car?
Absolutely. I can beat Bubba Stanton anywhere, anytime. And no, I'm not going to sell him his old car back. He's going to ask. First off, I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I've been laxed on interviews. You guys have not put a microphone in front of my face, so I told my guys this weekend, I'm going to put this shirt in the winner's circle. We're absolutely going to get in front of a camera, because if I win, they have to put me in front of a camera. I'm super excited, guys. After the last race, we took this car to Drag Wire Solutions, and Scarlet Solutions put all new fuel tech and stuff on the car for us. It's a complete overhaul. Nothing's the same in the car, and we didn't get to really test it. We went for about 1 lap at Galot the day before the race. So we're super excited. We're going rounds. It's not really fast yet, but we're going down the racetrack. That's all that matters.
Thank you. That's Hank Stubbs.
Thank you, guys.
Bubba Stanton and Hank Stubbs will square off here for this win. If Stubbs can pull it off, he'd be the first repeat winner as he grabbed a win in West Salem. First repeat winner in this category, I should say. If it goes the other way for Stanton, he would be the 5th different winner in 5 races.
A bit tall task for Stubbs. If the performances stay the way they've been going all day, 51 last round for Stanton, 57 for Stubbs. Stubbs needs 5, 6, 700s. Or he needs Stanton to have a little issue.
Yeah, one of those categories where it can go any way. I mean, they are all very, very capable. It only takes one small stumble, one small slip, or you just never know. They might get greedy after it in the trailer and put a setup in it and take a swing at it. Stanton in the far lane, Stubbs in the near lane.
Oh, he did take a stab at it. A little too quick on the tree. Bubba Stanton, 350 with a 1. Wow.
219 miles per hour.
He was coming for it. He wasn't, I mean, 350 with a 1, 219. Hank Stubbs knew he had to take a shot. Left way too early. Bubba Stanton, best run of the day, 350 with a 1.
And that is a ET record. Congratulations to him on that. A spectacular effort, and that's what he's been doing, man. He's just brutal.
Bubba Stanton was a 351, a 351, and a 350. Maybe I'll put a dial in on that car and go bracket racing.
What a great car he has. He is going to be brutal as they continue on here.
Yeah, it's a new car, and he's saying that been using the races as testing, and man, he did a great job.
He went a 351 with an 8, then a 351 with a 4 this weekend, and now a 350 to reestablish that ET record.
Bubba Stanton, what an impressive run, an ET record of 350 with the 1. You said you were trying to go 349 with the 9, but we'll have to wait until next time. How proud are you of that performance?
Oh, I'm very happy with the car. The car has been flawless all weekend. It took us, this is the second race out with it, and it took me a little bit to get it worked out, but now that we got the car worked out, it just wants more. We're just going to keep getting after it. You just can't take chances in the finals. You got to do what you think you can do and get on the racetrack. I mean, we're here to win, not to set records.
Well, I love that. Bubba Stanton, go celebrate with your team. You got to take pictures in the winner's circle.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
We're having a great time here, and we have plenty more racing action to go here at Virginia Motorsports Park. Stay with us. And our next pair is fired up, ready to roll some smoke off of those back tires. Let's get it out to the starting line and find out who's going to win. And we'll give you our ladder here, show you where they're at. Jason Harris here on the right-hand side, as you can see, does have that bye run into the final round. We'll see what he decides to do with it. If he runs it hard down through there, or if he chooses to take it easy on the parts and pieces. And Matos and Wilson will square off here, the numbers that I just gave you a moment ago. Both cars very good, both drivers very good in the previous round. So it should be quite the battle. We'll find out who's going to the final round here. Against Harris. Yeah.
Oh.
008 light for Wilson.
Wow.
What a great driving job there, and a 358.9 to a 358.8, and wins it on a hole shot.
Man, Tony Wilson, he has been so focused, so determined to get that win this weekend, and driving the lights out 008. Little bitty baby hole shot, but he'll take the win and go to the final.
Great stuff.
Man, close race. Few thou difference at 330. Just a little bit of difference at the 8th mile mark. And Tony Wilson going to the final, take on Jason Harris.
It's got to be an internal battle, too, because you know the benefits of taking it and really making sure the car is happy at the starting line and dialed in with the ever-changing conditions here that they're dealing with. With that said, he went a 56 in the previous round. He just saw him go a 58, so he knows he has the performance to keep up. But how important is it to keep up with those changes?
Yeah, this racetrack. Keeping up with the racetrack. It's cooling off. It's getting tighter and tighter. The weather's changing. And yeah, you could just take the tree, but when it comes down to the final round, you want that info you just had just shortly ago, or you want that info you had for like 2 hours ago?
A lot of money on the line here. Might want to take every advantage you can.
If he was just going to take the tree, he'd already taken it. So I think he's going to run this thing, and whether he goes all the way is yet to be seen. We're about to find out.
Yeah, good call there, Tommy. And I think doing exactly what he needed to do. 56-2 again. The car's so consistent. 51 light. Good lap. Real good lap.
Yeah,
He'll go into that final round with some confidence now.
Lane choice, confidence, but I think you'll see Jason Harris stay in that right-hand lane because Tony Wilson's okay with it. He won from the left. That car is on rails all weekend. Party time. Going to the final.
Kristen, who do you have?
Tony Wilson, 008 light, another win on a hole shot. Where are you finding success on that tree?
30 years of doing this. This is what we live for. We work every day with our concrete company at home, and we work because we want to race, and that's been instilled in me since I was a kid. And I said something about Wyatt, my nephew. He did win the junior dragster race in South Georgia. Congratulations, buddy. We love you. Now maybe we can double up this weekend. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. What can we expect from Tony Wilson in that finals?
Hopefully another 00 something, because we're going to need it. It ain't no secret. Jason tunes my car, so I'm sure we're going to go like 68, and he'll go 48 or something crazy. Now, me and Jason's good friends, and we're looking forward to running in the finals.
Jason Harris and Tony Wilson, the number 3 qualifier, the number 8 qualifier. Harrison being number 3. Car's been on point. The party time car. Harold Denton, as you can see there on the passenger side window. Proline team right there, back in that centrifugal charger car up to the starting line. We'll line up alongside another centrifugal charger car and the Iron Man. Tony Wilson having a great day out here as well.
All the controversy with the weight changes to these combinations, and here we are. 2 centrifugal charger cars in the final round.
Wilson with a 360 previously, a couple of rounds ago, 358 to get him here, 008 light. It was an incredible effort there out of that team. And of course, Harris just continues to rip off in the 50s.
Wilson dipping into the 50s last round as well, and he has been killing the tree.
Final round.
He did it again.
Harris was dead late. Tony Wilson, 12 light, runs another 358 with a 6 and takes the win. Great job by him. The 8th different first-time winner in a row, and becomes the 65th winner in the class of Pro Mod.
That car ran well all weekend, but Tony Wilson won that drag race this weekend. He was driving his brains out. Great starting line reaction times all weekend long, and yesterday he said, we got us a race car again. I think we can win this race, and he was right.
Saw a puff of smoke there right at the very end out of Harris's car. It's win a 66.
Yeah, he's shutting it off early. I think he saw that big red car out there and knew he was in trouble and clicked her off. But yeah, just unusually late on the starting line for Jason Harris. But great job, Tony Wilson and that team. The Iron Man, taking home the Iron Man.
Tony Wilson, the Iron Man, is taking home the Iron Man. Another first-time winner in this class. How does that sound?
Oh, man, this is awesome. I can't thank Ed Burnley enough. And Jason, I don't know what happened to Jason, but Jason has gave us a heck of a car, and I can't thank him enough. My dad, like I said, Mr. Ed, for giving me this ride. This is awesome. So we're very stoked. And I don't know if it's happened yet or not since the rejuvenation of IHRA, but, you know, we won Pro Nitrous last year, too. So I've got 2 Ironmans, 2 different classes. And glad to be taking this back to probably going to go to Pasadena, Maryland, but we're going to get one to go to Kannapolis too.
Well, how about that? Now, you've been consistent all weekend. What is it? Is it the team? Is it the car? Is it the driver?
I think it's a lot of trust in Jason. It's a lot of trust in my dad and the guys we got working on the car. I don't have to do a whole lot, really. I mean, just help them maintenance during the rounds, but I really get to focus on driving this race car, and that was my deal with Ed. I didn't want to tune. I wanted Jason. Jason, get in here. I wanted Jason for that because I wanted to be able to have the opportunity to just drive a race car, and so this is for Mr. Ed.
All right, let's just talk about this for real. Your competition is tuning your car. How much trust do you have to have in him as a tuner?
He wouldn't do anything to steer us in the wrong direction. I know that. We've raced together for a long time, and we've helped each other in the nitrous days. And me and him has been doing this as long as probably just about anybody. So I'm very, very happy. Thanks, dude.
I don't know what happened to mine. I don't know. It's like like when I hit it, it wouldn't come up and something happened. I had a problem. Fuel pressure sensor was going crazy back then when we were sitting back there. But that's okay. Whatever happens, shit happens. That's the way it
Hey, it happens. Party time is still going to be party time because you tuned this car, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's all right. Yeah, he deserved it. They worked hard. You should have seen their pits. Their pits was destroyed, stuff everywhere. They had a lot of problems. And, you know, hey, better car won today. That's the way it goes.
Well, better car won today, and the Ironman's taking home an Ironman. That's Tony Wilson.
Congratulations to him, and that's great camaraderie. That's
Yes,
great
it is.
friendship. And you know what? What that really is, it's not necessarily trust. It's integrity.
Yes.
That's the integrity right there of Jason Harris to come over there and give him the best possible tune-up he can give him. Go over there, work on his own car, and say, we'll settle it on the track, man.
Yep, and that explains a lot. Like he was saying, having some fuel pressure sensor issues, and it just looked like that. He said his RPMs wouldn't come up when he staged, and that says a lot why that 130 light, very unusual, and there's usually a reason why.
The IHRA Outlaw Nitro Series is far from done. Join us in just a moment. We'll continue on. Welcome back to Virginia Motorsports Park and the IHRA Outlaw Nitro Series. Let's get back down to the track. Placino making his way around a very tough Chris Powers in the previous round. Was able to win it on a hole shot. And then in round one, got around Dwayne Rice. Nice job there. A 4.06 and a 4.08. We'll find out how he does here against Huffman as we take a look at the ladder here as well. Huffman able to dispatch a very tough number 2 qualifying Elijah Morton. Put a 4.08 on the board to Elijah's 4.09. And had to catch back up with Elijah, who put a little bit of a tree on him there. And then going back to round number 1, was able to get around John Monaco, who put a 4.05 on the board. Low ET for the round. Very impressive effort. Matter of fact, I want to say, I think that was a low ET so far. That 4.053. Great effort there. And John with a great tree, an 0.43, but not enough for Huffman's 0.14. So 2 really good cars here. Both earning their way to the semifinal round.
Looks like the key to success to me is have your first name start with a J. All 4 of our drivers. Jeremy?
Monaco was going to argue with you on that deal.
Well, he is in the semifinals. That's Johnny and Jeremy.
Quickest Mountain Motor Pro Stock field in IHRA history, set one night ago, and the conditions are quickly coming back to them.
Man, right dead even off the starting line, and
0.02 of a second at the starting line. Yeah.
Back-to-back finals for Johnny Placino. 4.02 with a 6. That's stepping it up.
Yeah, 4.02 with a 6 to a 4.07 with a 4. Margin of victory here, 0.05 of a second. The better of the 2 reaction times, albeit marginal. An 0.39 light going to Johnny Placino to an 0.41 for Jeremy Huffman. I mean, they were locked up at the start. It was all ET down here at the end.
You can tell the suns went down, the air's getting a little better, the track's tight, because that is low ET for the day.
How about that? Yeah. Great hit, 4:02.6. Would have been right there at record-setting pace previous to this event.
That's low ET for the day for now.
Yeah.
We've got another pair just doing their burnouts. Look out.
Jordan Enslin and John DeFlorian coming up here next. Good look at DeFlorian's Total Seal sponsored machine. DeFlorian working his way past the #1 qualifier, Matt Giagrande, Matty G, who left too early. Turned on the red light. DeFlorian followed with a 4:06, 178 miles an hour. Very fast pass, a 4:08 in round #1 with an 0:29 light. And he's going to line up alongside Enslin, who went a 4:07 last time out. So a 4:06 to a 4:07. Reaction times 0:73 to 0:85. I mean, both guys on paper very, very close here. That holds true for the entire class.
Absolutely sure does. Jordan Enslin doing a great job. And man, John DeFlorian's been so excited all day. Love to get it in the final.
Who's going to square off with Pacino? Red light.
Not sure what happened there.
Yeah.
Pre-stage, and then I'm not sure if it.
Did he time out?
Well, I'm not sure that the beams. Was there a problem with the beams, and it looked like he was trying to stage, but maybe it wouldn't stage? They're telling him don't move. We're trying to show you that it would not stage. There you can see the ball blinking in and out.
Yeah, and as I recall, a little bit earlier in the weekend, the same scenario happened, and they stopped everybody and double-checked something.
Well, this is going to get real interesting. How do we do this?
So they're going to push it back and roll it back up in.
There's the pre-stage. Pre-stage goes out. Stage never comes on. Obviously a timing system malfunction. But how do we fix this? Not John DeFlorian's fault by any means.
And we're going to go upstairs to Kristen.
We're up here with Johnny Placino, low ET of the day. How are you feeling going into those finals right now?
Man, look, we missed it a couple times today, and we knew this car had it in it. So I didn't know it was going to go to. We're really happy with that. I know there's a lot of drama going on right now. I'm not sure who we're going to race, but this team's going to put one combination together. Two really good racers that we're going to have to line up with. So we're excited right now, and hey, we're here for whoever's there.
Hey, do you want to bring your team in right now? I'm pretty sure this was your dad. Is that correct?
Yep, 100%.
Dad, how well, I knew it. That's what I thought, but I was just trying to, How proud of you are you of Johnny right now? He's been consistent all day and just, 4:02 with a 6.
Driving his ass off all weekend. The last race, we finally caught it right. We finally did it. We finally got where we needed to be, and it shows, and we're ready. We're ready now.
Y'all are ready for those finals. Do you think it has any more in it, or is that right where you want it to be?
I'll take this one more time. How about that?
Hey, you think you can do it again, Johnny?
Oh, yeah, I know he can.
And I know he can drive it like that again.
Well, we look forward to seeing you on the finals.
Appreciate you all. Thank you.
See you later.
Thank you.
Very confident team, and rightfully so. And we're being told that the Mountain Motor Pro Stock rerun is coming up here next. If you missed that a little bit earlier, we had a staging beam light issue. And Larry Morgan said the fair thing to do was rerun it, so that's what we are going to do. It was between John DeFlorian and Jordan Enslin, and the real issue was with John DeFlorian. His car trying to stage, but the top bulb was just flickering, and the second bulb never came on.
Yeah, John had put it in the pre-stage bulb and lit the pre-stage bulb. So did Jordan. Jordan staged. John was rolling forward, trying to stage the car, and had rolled it so far forward that the top bulb went out. It was actually deep stage, but the stage beam was not working properly, and it timed him out.
Number 9 and number 12 qualifiers here. Edsland struggling there in first round, but then put it together in round number 2 with a 4.07. And DeFlorian just very consistent, as you would expect. 0.29 light in round 1, a 4.08. And then a 0.85 light, missing the bulb a little bit, but a 4.06 got him to the semifinals here. Matty G went red on that, so we might give him a mulligan on that 0.85.
Jordan, he did take the tree, made the full run, went a 4.05. So he's got the data. He's already been down this racetrack one more time than John DeFlorian has. Showed his hand, but he also learned.
Yes, he did. I think this is as fair as you can go about this, though. Hats off to the IHRA officials. Give everybody a fair chance at what was clearly an issue. Nobody did anything wrong. It's just the way it fell. Well, that car moving around for an instant, he had to bring it back and did so.
Oh, beat him on a hole shot.
Edsland with an 0.40 light. DeFlorian just late, and yeah, he typically is not anywhere near that late, but a 4.051 will beat a 4.045.
3 thousandths better than he ran the first time they ran this race, but able to do it on the starting line and get the whole shot on John DeFlorian and take the win, no matter rerun or not. Jordan Edsland going to the final round.
And let's go to Kristen Beat for a quick update.
Yeah, thanks, Ken. In the incident involving Johnny Placino and Edsland earlier in the day in the Mountain Motor Pro Stock class, in a display of true sportsmanship, Johnny Placino said, hey, after the rerun, give him as much time as he needs to rebuild that car because I want to be able to face my competitor at his best. And Ken, Tommy, you guys can probably elaborate further on that incident between Placino and Edsland, but it is so cool for Placino to sit back and say, hey, give him as much time as he needs to rebuild that car.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Kristen. Really appreciate that update. And, yeah, I would echo that. With almost any of the racers inside of that Mountain Motor Pro Stock category, they want to run those other competitors at their best. Time for the final round, final pair of cars here at the second event of the 2026 season, and it will be the same 2 cars that we kicked the 2026 season off with in Galat in the final round here in Mountain Motor Pro Stock. It was the quickest field in history at Galat. We bettered that number here. The bump, a 4.089, quickest field in history for the IHRA and Mountain Motor Pro Stock. Once again, it will be Jordan Edsland and Johnny Placino that will square off here. We'll find out how it all shakes down, but it was Johnny Placino that got the win in the season opener. Would be the 78th different winner and 3rd final in a row, 4th in the last 5 races for Edsland if he can pull this one off. He's got some tough competition, though. On the other side, pretty cool stat for you here, would be the first back-to-back winner since Chris Powers, and could be the first guy with 2 wins since 2004 when John Montecalvo and John Nobile squared off, and Monty won both of those season opening events. Both of them with the burnouts done and pulling up to the line. What an incredible class this weekend here, Tommy.
Yeah, they put on a great show, and Placino, that 4.02 last round, it seems like 2 days ago. It's been so long since they had to have that rerun, and just hoping that track conditions haven't changed so much that they lost their tune-up. Jordan Edsland, he got one more run on. He's got twice the data that Placino did last round.
Top bulb's on. Here we go. Final here at Virginia Motorsports Park. Reaction time very close for both. Door handle to the door handle, and it's going to go to Johnny Placino. Is he going to get that back-to-back win?
Yes.
How about that? Incredible effort right there.
Look at those numbers, 4.014 to a 4.032. 0.15 light for Jordan, 0.22 for Placino. That's what we were expecting. Really, really tight, close drag race. And Johnny Placino leading the points 2 in a row.
And how about that? Both ends of the record will fall as well. 4.014. He takes it away. It was previously a 4.019 for Matty G at 180.02. He goes 180.21. Johnny Placino cleaning up here in the final round.
Great drag race. Mount Motor Pro Stock have put on a show at both events this year, and I think we're just getting started.
11 thousandths of a second. The better of the two reaction times going to Enslin with that 0.15 light to an 0.22. Gave him a little nudge by 7 thousandths, and oh boy, was it on then.
You know Jordan's going, what's a guy got to do here?
Oh, so close. What a great category.
Johnny Placino, not only did you win, you broke the ET record and the mile per hour record. You told me you were going to win. You were confident the whole time, and y'all just put on a battle. How you feeling right now?
Listen, a lot of respect for this team. It's going to be a battle all year long. My team, Ross Environmental Services, first of all, amazing partner to have with us, but the people that are here, turning wrenches, driving a truck to the track, my dad for putting this team together. Everybody works their heart out. It's just like this team. Everybody does it because they love it, and that's why these two teams are in the final round. And, hey, we did it in style. I think he was pretty good on the bulb there. I saw a lot of purple, but it's all right. We set the record, ET record, speed record, and we got that thing. It's pretty beautiful.
Now, after the semis, what did your dad, you went back to the pits, did you say it has more in it? Let's try it.
Oh, man, we talked about it way too long because they were up there running it again, so we talked about it way too long, and second guest and third guest and fourth guest, but it worked out. IHRA, thank you for having us out here. We're having a blast. Mountain Motor Pro Stock's putting on a hell of a show, and I'm just super excited to continue this season.
Yeah, you want it, don't you? Go ahead and grab it. Congratulations, Johnny.
It has been a great second stop here for the 2026 season. The run for the championship is on, and they only have 6 more to go to get it accomplished. Stay with us. We'll bring you more great racing action here throughout the season with the IHRA Outlaw Nitro Series.